Second. Okay, I'll call the Architectural Review Board for the Town of Mount Pleasant in order for April 17th. And first thing on the agenda is ARB 25-7, replacement of existing sign on the Valhalla Pizza Station.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Tyler. I'm from Sign Extreme. I'm here to represent Hilario, who's the owner of the new Valhalla Pizza Station. This is for the shopping center there, 18 Broadway. So basically, we're proposing the same size and same style sign as all the other ones that are kind of on the building. I think we've done a lot of the other ones that are there as well. So it's pretty standard in terms of the materials and the style in which it's going to be carved and all that kind of stuff.
No lighting on the sign? Is there any lighting on the sign?
Not that we're putting, no.
There's no down lighting from
No.
the stanchion or
No.
anything? Nothing?
What's the material the sign is made out of?
This is a high-density urethane,
Okay.
so it's a synthetic material. It doesn't rot or corrode.
Okay.
Basically the same as all the other ones.
Gotcha.
Is that then painted on, or?
It is painted, yeah, it's a painted finish. It's a painted enamel.
Now, are these letters just painted on, or is there some depth to them already?
There's depth, yeah, they're V carved in, so it's a V carve, so that you can kind of see the dimension there a little bit on the drawing. I don't know if you can see that. It basically goes to a point in the center of the letter. It's kind of carved in. Just like a lot of the other signs have that too.
Tell me, guys, not wood. What?
Not wood, no, it's high-density urethane. It's like a synthetic material.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what all the new signs are pretty much made out of. Unless somebody wants a wood sign that actually looks like wood,
Wood, yeah.
you know, when it's painted, they look identical, and this is much longer lasting.
Correct. Yeah, I don't see any issue with the sign.
No, I think it looks good.
Is there a new owner put in here, or?
New owner, yeah, new owner.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
I've got no issue with
Yeah. Okay.
it. Motion to approve sign for Valhalla Pizza Station.
Yep.
All approved?
Second it?
I'll second.
All in favor?
All in favor? Aye. Okay. I guess you got the next one too, huh?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, second on the agenda is ARB 25-9, the Farm Cafe. Now, this is right next door,
This is at the other end,
the other end.
not at the very end, but I think where the old Valhalla Deli was.
Oh, where the deli was, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, so basically, we're proposing the same thing, V carving in the letters, and the chicken graphic will be not carved in, it'll be painted on the surface.
Okay.
These are two independent
Totally separate businesses, yeah.
businesses.
Yes.
And the white is, I see the submitted here, Benjamin Moore Navajo white
Yeah, that's the background.
background, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little off-white.
And what is the chicken, are these the exact colors, or is it?
Yeah, those are,
black and
there
white
should be some
color?
color chips there, but no, this is actually the colors. So it's like it's like a charcoal, a warm charcoal lettering with an off-white background.
And this is the same size and dimension?
Same everything, yeah, same size, same dimensions.
Now, is the building being painted too? I mean, not the building, the facade, yeah. Is that-
The
is that
facade,
color it is today?
not that I'm aware of. I think everything is already pretty much updated. Yeah, that's up to the owner.
Fine, it's that, okay. So it's gonna be white. But there is no color on the chicken, right? It's not.
No, there's no color on the chicken. It's the same color as the lettering.
Yeah.
So the lettering is V carved in, and it has kind of like a distressed texture there, so it looks you know, farmy.
Right.
That's the length of it?
I think it's 120, is it? Meant-
The width is 120, yeah, they're both 10 feet, yep, 10
120,
feet.
yeah. That's good. 10 feet. Now, does anything have to be done to does this sign cover up anything that was left there from the last sign?
So the mounting brackets are in the back of it, and those will be using the same one, so it'll cover anything that's there, it'll go in the same exact position.
Yeah,
Yep, same size, same position.
Yeah.
okay. They look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know when they're opening up?
I think they said there was like a fire
The
upstairs.
ones fired recently?
Yeah, it was not too bad, and so they caught it, but there was a lot of, there was a lot of water that came down. So they have to do a couple things now
They
regarding the
go in-
water.
Yes.
Yeah,
They let loose. Yeah.
but I would say probably pretty soon, they want to get open pretty soon, yeah.
Who's the owner? Just,
Gianna Giampio?
is he a local person or you don't know?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Do you know her at all, though?
Is it Giona or Gianna?
Gianna,
Oh, no, I know Giona, but I don't know.
Okay,
yeah.
just curious.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get a motion on this.
Yeah.
Motion to approve.
I'll
Okay.
second.
Second it. All in favor?
All right, thank you very much, I appreciate it, great to
Thank
see you all.
Thanks, Carolyn.
I'll email you through the book. They usually there.
Good evening.
Hello.
Okay, next on the agenda is ARB 25-8, the new stone facade at rear bump out building, Thornwood Pizza. Okay?
So as you know, oh, let me get over here.
Are you the owner?
No, I'm actually the representative, the architect engineer, because he did some additional improvements in the back of the building that we had to do a site plan for and retaining walls.
Okay.
But we're in front of you in regards to the stone veneer placed on the building. And obviously, this is an after a legalization, so I came in after the fact, but thought it not egregious for the fact that it's the recessed part of the building in the back.
Yeah.
So it's funny because Carolyn asked me if they put the snow veneer on the front of the building. They didn't change actually the facade of the building at all. It's just that recessed part in the back. And they did some...
What was actually done on
So
the facing, yeah?
This is the new part, just this?
Yes.
That's all, everything else remained the same, so all this is already here, just this part of the building which is recessed back from,
I'm just wondering why the color didn't go on.
I think it's part of a grander project. There's anticipation that they're going to build a side room on the existing restaurant, which is part of a bigger project.
I got you.
But they have a gas line running along into that parking lot that's preventing them from doing anything right now. They're going to have to reroute that gas line to build a side room. So actually, in essence, that projection of that stone is going to be hidden by the side room.
Sure, that's gonna happen, sure.
Yeah, so it's in plans to do that, but we have to figure out Con Edison and how we're going to remove that gas line.
So I guess that'll be more like a banquet room? in
Yeah,
essence?
yes. But they can't build on top of the gas line, so they've got to move the gas line before we can even present that. We'll probably be in front of you with that presentation as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's just weird that they would do that facade knowing it's...
No, it's going to be covered, yeah. I think it was just an anticipation. I also think he didn't like the stucco, and there was an opportunity that, he was doing some stonework in the back, and I think the mason just, offered, yeah, it wasn't a,
It doesn't blend though.
yeah.
It doesn't, it's, the facade is nice, but it doesn't blend in with what.
No, it doesn't. I think it's part of, like I said, it's part of a grander picture. That the steps, it went from steps 1 to steps 4, and then you go back to steps 2, 3, and, yeah.
So you're looking to do a stone walkway up the hill, is that what's happening?
No, so in essence, I'll take this off so you can hear. So in essence, there's now a present staircase that goes to the back patio.
Right.
That's on a steep slope that we'll have to deal with engineering. But this part of the building is what's stone veneered, which is this.
Yes.
That's it. The proposal is to build a structure here
In front of
in
the,
front of that structure.
Got it.
for the cars parked.
Correct, yes.
Now, is there a plan, we have a drawing here, an as-built plan, and they have a patio up at the front.
Well, it's already there.
It's already.
It's already there, yeah. So I think the plan is to have a a dining hall here
Right,
and have access to a rear yard.
an exterior.
It actually, to be quite honest with you, from a practical sense, the patio and the retaining walls do alleviate a little water issue that was in the back, because now that's just catched by drainage, and so it's not so detriment. It's not such a detriment, the patio in the back.
Yeah.
It's actually quite a good use for unusable space. Just outdoor, because sometimes he has a wait, there at the restaurant. Oh.
Business-wise, what is it made of?
Oh,
Paving stone?
just stone, and then, so it's a stone patio pavers, the same pavers that are on the veneer are on the floor, and the retaining walls of built-up rubble rock.
I got
Is there a plan to put seating on the stone patio?
We don't know, it's either gonna be, because sometimes they have a wait, and in the summertime and in the springtime, so sometimes it's a place for somebody to go, and obviously if they're gonna expand the restaurant to a dining hall on the right side, it's a place for them to wait, I think, in essence.
you. Is he doing that well?
Listen, I don't know, I go in there, it's always busy, and I attend there, The reason why I'm here is because I go there all the time.
You're commandeered.
Yes.
I know the local newspaper was saying, do we have too many Italian restaurants?
I gotta be honest with you, I think it's, my personal opinion is the best Italian food, and it gets disguised by a pizzeria, but it's good Italian food.
You told me, I'll try it.
We're getting back to the stock.
Yes.
I don't see an issue, I just don't think it blended in, but
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
You're telling me
It's going to be covered.
it's
Yeah.
the first,
First of many phases, I think.
some of the garbage anyway.
The owner, just a precursor, the owner just he was on a long-time lease, so he just purchased the building probably a year ago.
Ah,
So that's why he's now making these improvements.
Does
So
he own
it's,
the whole building? Is the
he owns he just owns the pizzeria and the back lot, that lot.
That's too
Yeah,
separate.
it's all separate, yeah.
And nothing changes in terms of no additional signage, anything?
No, it's the same awning sign, everything.
Dumpster that's gonna be visible in these
Yeah.
pictures after we approve it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I have the same thing. If it was permanent, it should really match. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure I'm gonna be presenting to you a bigger picture in a minute, in a little bit.
Oh, we hope so.
Yeah, no, you will,
It's
you will.
expanding, yes,
yeah,
yeah, that's a good sign. He's doing well.
okay, and this, right. I was just gonna ask you, he's not putting, where does he have his dumpster now?
So, I'll just point out, so
Now, the dumpsters, so these are garbage pails here. They're pretty much tucked back here,
I got you.
in the side of the property. There's really not, there's no space to put it really anywhere else.
but that,
No, that's
which is now gonna be blocked by the addition,
by addition, yeah.
which is actually beneficial, right, so you don't see it from Commerce.
Now, how much side yard does he have there, actually?
The property line,
Yeah.
Runs right along these stairs. So you see these stairs here? Yep. Property line right along here. So he has all this is all his property.
And what about the lawn up top? That's his too?
Yeah, so the property line goes all the way through.
Got it. Okay, so it's more diagonal.
Yeah, goes all the way through the property. So he maintains that whole property in the back.
in the rear.
It's not really lawn, though, it's,
So it's linear, it goes all the way up the hill, it's like a square, so that whole property from left to right goes all the way back, all the way up the hill to the
It's
residences.
all trees. It's
Yeah, it's all
not
trees,
lawn.
yeah, exactly. No, yeah,
I
lawn,
was
yeah.
picturing lawn.
But actually,
vehicles, that's-
he actually maintains it now because he doesn't want to look a mess around the patio that he built, yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah, so once you put the patio,
Yeah.
in, you gotta do something.
And to be quite honest, with you, all those areas behind those stores and restaurants and commercial spaces are all unmaintained, they're very, so it's a little bit more of a maintenance issue too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, post office is perfect
Yeah.
example.
Like you said, you don't see it from Commerce Street, but
No.
they're higher up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I have no issue with it, I
Make
approve it, yeah.
As shown, everything else?
As shown, yeah.
Okay, seconded?
I'll second.
Second.
Thank
Okay,
you.
all in favor?
Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you.